Вот он, банкомат, который еще хоть как-то деньги выдает. А это все очередь. Очередь в 2 ряда уже, правда. Да уж. А может и в 3 ряда уже. Да ладно, не снять мне походу сегодня тут ничего. Да уж. Я сначала думал, это в туалет очередь, но оказалось все куда проще.
Good afternoon. I'm quite honored to have been chosen as this year's White Coat ceremony speaker. I'd like to extend a very warm welcome to everyone who is joining us for this special day. Especially
Explain my no vote.
Yes, ma'am.
You know, I'm a diagnostic radiologist, and diagnostic radiologists historically and in many places in this state still do all of the first trimester OB ultrasound. So I am extraordinarily personally familiar with the development of a fetus in the womb. And for you to sit here and say that at 15 weeks, a fetus has a functional heart, a 4-chamber heart that can survive on its own is fallacious. That is not true. There is no viability. You know, I look around at my colleagues on this committee. I am the only woman on this podium right now. I am the only physician sitting on this podium. This bill is a medical sham. It does not follow medicine. It does not even purport to listen to medicine. And for each and every one of my colleagues to be so willing to cast an I vote when what you are doing is putting your finger, putting your knee, putting a gun to women's heads. You are killing women because abortion will continue. Women will continue to have efficacy over their own body, whether or not you make it legal. I vote no, and I really, really apologize to the people in Kentucky that we are spending this much time and this much energy when we have families in poverty. We have single women heading households in poverty at a higher rate than any other group in the state. And you all are not addressing that. You all are making it worse. Thank you.
What's wrong with y'all? Back up. We're not doing that.
So y'all protect them.
Y'all protect them. Yo, bro.
Great. I'm gonna swim.
Don't swim.
He's about to turn. Come any closer. You don't want to get
that powerful men should be allowed to commit sexual crimes and get away with it.
Queen's Guard the belly attacks my stack mum.
Step back with wings lifeguard! Not cut the ring!
Hello, for Jackie, right?
Yeah.
How are you?
Yeah, you're like a white guy.
What's that?
Are you like a white guy?
Excuse me?
Like a normal guy? Like you speak English? Sorry. Sorry.
No, you can get out of the car. I'm gonna
What?
cancel a ride. That's inappropriate.
What?
It's completely inappropriate. If somebody was not white sitting in the seat, what would be the difference?
Are you serious?
She said, wow, you're a white guy.
Oh,
That's okay. I'm not gonna take the ride. You guys can get out.
really?
Yeah, completely inappropriate.
Oh, you're a fucking asshole.
It's all on
You're
camera,
a piece
man.
of shit.
It's all on
I
camera.
should punch you in the fucking face.
You're gonna
my
threaten me?
God.
Yeah,
Assault.
Yeah, fuck you.
Wow.
Because you guys are racist fucks.
You're a fucking asshole.
Yeah.
Fucking nigger lover. Fuck you. Get the fuck out of here.
No, I'm calling the cops on you, man.
Go ahead.
It's all on camera. It's all on camera.
Big deal.
Do you guys own the place? Is it your place? That's great. Everyone's gonna know. Fossil's last stand for black people, right? Yeah. Fuck off, you.
My 3-minute period to voice my criticisms about the government. Yes, and I have 3 minutes to give the government some criticism. I'll just leave. Okay, I'm not leaving until. Are my 3 minutes up? I'm not leaving.
Do you want to be arrested?
I'm sure arrest me.
Okay. Thanks for asking.
Arrest me for speaking my First Amendment rights. Go ahead. Should be ashamed of yourselves. Anyone else?
Don't have any agenda. I have no agenda to try to overrule Casey. I have an agenda to stick to the rule of law.
As a judge, it is an important precedent of the Supreme Court. By it, I mean Roe v. Wade and Planned Parenthood versus Casey. Been reaffirmed many times.
Roe versus Wade, decided in 1973, is a precedent of the United States Supreme Court. It was reaffirmed in Casey in 1992 and in several other cases. So a good judge will consider it as precedent of the United States Supreme Court, worthy as treatment of precedent like any other.
Roe versus Wade is an important precedent of the Supreme Court. It was decided in 1973. The Supreme Court has reaffirmed the decision. When a decision is challenged and it is reaffirmed, that strengthens its value.
I believe the Constitution protects the right to privacy. And I have no reason or agenda to prejudge the issue.
What would he have done if he'd asked?
Senator, I would have walked out the door. It's not what judges do.
We have 2 kids, 2 adults.
Yeah.
The reservation on our phone is clear, what we reserved.
Yeah.
What do you expect us to do?
Well, with that one, we could get you checked in. It came in as a king suite reservation, so it has a king bed and a sofa pull-out couch.
What do you expect us to do? We have 2 kids and us. We can't all sleep in a king bed. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, I understand. It's the way that Booking.com sent us the reservation, so all that we have is that, and we're sold out for tonight.
Okay, I get that. So what do you expect us to do? That's my question.
Well, that's
How
what
do we
I'm
solve
saying.
it?
Yes, so we could either check you into the room or we could cancel the reservation. That's the only 2
And
options.
sleep in our car? Do you
No, I'm not.
Yeah, I mean, where else are we going to go? Are there any other Holiday Inn Express hotels you can check us into?
I don't have the power to do that, but there are Holiday Inn Expresses in Bloomington.
So you're not going to help us. You're going to say, take the room as it is, or you're on your own.
What I can do to help you guys is get you guys checked into the room that has the king bed and the sofa pull-out couch. But apart from that, we don't have any other rooms to check you guys into. If it's regarding what you guys reserved, you would have to call booking.com so that they could assist you with something that happened on their end, but this is just the information that we've received from booking.com.
Who hasn't checked in? What else is available? Where are more beds?
We don't have any other rooms available.
Who hasn't checked in yet?
These rooms are reserved. I can't take them from somebody that's already reserved a room.
You gave somebody our room, right? The way it was supposed to be reserved?
No, because we held the room that we had the information for, which is the King Suite. That's what booking.com sent over to us. So we kept that room for you guys.
How did you think 4 people would fit in that room? I mean, when you see it come in, don't you go, this doesn't make sense?
No, because booking.com sends us the information, so that's the reservation, and we hold it as it is.
So you think 4 of us can sleep in that room? That's your suggestion?
I'm not too sure how you guys were going to, do the setup in there. We just have the reservation as it was sent in to us.
And you have no other alternatives to solve it?
We're completely sold out for tonight.
I'm just stepping in, but you have a king bed and a pull-out bed, right?
Yeah.
You have 2 beds.
And 4 kids. 2 kids and us. And
Yeah,
it's none of your business either. What are you doing jumping into this? It's not,
Well, look, I don't think that
it's none of your business.
it's,
Yeah, shut it. I'm good.
that's not really respectful. I think we can just go ahead and cancel your reservation.
Then what are we going to do?
I'm not too sure, but there are a lot of hotels in the area.
Why don't you just sit tight for a second?
I will. I'll be here till 11.
Блядь, переноска хороша, може забрати? Ось дивись, Олег Васильович. Переноска, блядь.
Хтось босяка даже побіг, он де, блядь.
Один, блядь, вообще без обуви. Да, готово. А це що таке? Шапка, блядь. Шапки. Це шапки, Сергій Іванович. КамАЗ, блядь. Світер, блядь, це мамка дала нам. Що, дала мамка вам кацапи, їбать? А ти хто ж ти в мене підходиш, да? І що? Ой, що? Ну, дякую, за уходу за одежину. Чи він? Поезд вам не Диви. Я щоб ніхто не сумнівався, чи є він. Ібін.
You know Esther Perel is coming to the table. She's going to be at the red table. Would you say she has been instrumental in you and I redefining our relationship?
I would say don't just start filming me without asking me
Oh my goodness.
if you could film me.
Esther, come help us again, please. I'm still dealing with foolishness.
Because she don't just.
Would you say that she helped us heal the hurts that we caused between one another?
My social media presence is my bread and butter, okay? So you can't just use me for social media and not, don't just start rolling. I'm standing in my house. Don't just start rolling.
Please watch us stare at the red table because she's helped us a lot. Can't you tell?
So you did get my text messages, and it said you didn't.
Nice trick.
Yes, Mr. Jones.
Oh.
Indeed. You didn't give this text message to me. You don't know where this came from. Do you know where I got this?
No.
Mr. Jones, did you know that 12 days ago, your attorneys messed up and sent me an entire digital copy of your entire cell phone with every text message you've sent for the past 2 years, and when informed, did not take any steps to identify it as privileged or protect it in any way. And as of 2 days ago, it fell free and clear into my possession. And that is how I know you lied to me when you said you didn't have text messages about Sandy Hook. Did you know that?
I told you the truth. This is your Perry Mason moment. I gave them my phone, and then...
Mr. Jones, you need to answer the question.
No,
Did you know this happened?
No, I didn't know this happened. But I mean, I told you I gave them the phone over.
Just
and
answer the question.
You said in your deposition, you searched your phone. You said you pulled down the text, did the search function for Sandy Hook. That's what you said, Mr. Jones, correct?
And I had several different phones with this number, but I did, yeah. Well, of course. I mean, that's why you got it.
No, Mr. Jones, that's not why I have it.
My lawyer sent it to you, but I'm hiding it. Okay.
Mr. Jones?
Mr. Jones,
please just answer questions. There's no question. Mr. Bankston also only asks questions.
Sure. Mr. Jones, in discovery, you were asked, do you have Sandy Hook text messages on your phone? And you said no, correct? You said that under oath, Mr. Jones, didn't you?
I mean, if I was mistaken, I was mistaken, but you got the messages right there.
You know what perjury is, right? I just want to make sure you know before we go any further. You know what it is.
Yes, I do. I mean, I'm not a tech guy. I told you, I gave in my testimony the phone to the lawyers before, or whatever, and so you got my phone, but we didn't give it to you.
No, Mr. Jones. One more time. And please remember, if you need to assert the Fifth Amendment, you can. I need to know that you can do that. But you testified.
Hey. 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 What's going on?
Having dinner?
What's going on?
Having dinner.
Who are you? I'm a friend. Cool. It's crazy, right? A work friend? Or yes, I'm a friend. Okay, well I'm his wife. So what kind of friend are you?
We work together.
You know our kids tonight? We were planning on having you over tonight. You guys are back at the Bel Air. 3 hours from the
Alexandra Ustinova. She is a member of the Ukrainian parliament. She's here in Washington meeting with lawmakers and pushing for more sanctions. She also feels very strongly about a no-fly zone over Ukraine. Alexandra, it's good to have you here. I noticed that when you heard those sirens in Trey's report, it was very emotional for you.
I still cannot believe this is happening in my country, because every day we have hundreds of people dead. We have children die on the streets, in the children's hospital, in orphanages. They are shooting vacuum bombs at preschool. It's just impossible to imagine, something that was impossible to imagine a week ago. Nobody believed that this could have happened in the center of Europe. And the only thing we keep begging as the country who gave up its nuclear weapon, who signed all the treaties, who was totally protected by the international treaties and the collective defense, and is now under the shell fire, under the rockets, under the missiles. All we keep asking is help protect our sky. You've heard what Mikhailo was saying previously about the no-fly zone. The no-fly zone means that we can protect our civilian population. We can fight on the ground. We can fight with the tanks. We will go barehanded, but we will stop them. But it's really difficult for us with the airspace open when we have tons of their helicopters, of their jets coming and just shooting our children, shooting our women, shooting our residential areas. And every time I keep talking about this on the Hill, I get this feeling that, well, we know we don't want to go with Russia into war. Well, I'm sorry, but this is Vladimir Putin who decides whether he goes into war or not. If he wants to go into war, he will. And the only thing I'm asking every politician here, because I think people had made up their mind. I've seen thousands, hundreds of thousands of people in the streets in every city. In Berlin, 100,000 people who persuaded their government to make a step towards SWIFT, towards stronger sanctions. And the only thing I keep asking the politicians is, where is the red line? Tell me what else you have to see on your TVs to help us with the sky, to help us protect our children. If you want to see the second Aleppo, if you want to see Ukraine being totally burned down to ashes, tell us that. I've heard about 500,000 people in Syria, so tell us honestly that we are not going to do anything, that democracy is going down and that tyranny is going to win. Because if Putin wins in Ukraine, that means that the whole world, the whole Western world, was not able to protect a single democratic country that has been in a lot of alliances, that has been in a lot of international treaties, and has been doing its job pretty good, and we've proved that the whole world could not protect one country from a single lunatic who keeps telling everybody that I'm going to invade France, I'm going to invade Finland. What's next? And I just keep telling them it's not about politics, because I was looking at the sanctions and I was very surprised because we were promised that if the Russian soldier steps on the Ukrainian land, we will have a really good response. Well, I'm sorry, but the sanctions avoided the energy sector. So let's talk honestly that you care more about whether you pay extra 50 cents for your gas prices or how many people die in Ukraine. We've been promised SWIFT. We have 5 banks on the SWIFT that were blocked out of 300 in Russia. You call these sanctions? Well, I'm sorry. Let's just ban every bank, sanction every bank that works with the Russian bank. In this case, they will be totally blocked. If we do not bring their economy down and their oligarchs down, it's not going to help. And we don't have time for this. We don't have time for negotiations and for discussions. We need to take action now. Because every day, and you see it on TV, I get these sirens on my cell phone every day because I live in Kyiv and I'm connected to all the infrastructure. So I wake up every day just texting my friends if they're alive. And I was today on the Hill, and I was talking to one of the congressmen, and he said he knows my colleague. Yet I told him, do you know what my colleague is doing at the moment? It's a girl. And he said, no, what? I said, well, she's doing Molotov cocktails. He didn't believe me. So I had to show him photos of the member of the parliament doing Molotov cocktails just to protect the city. She didn't escape. She's there.
I'm frightened to think what it's going to look like when the Russian soldiers really enter, when that convoy surrounds Kyiv and those soldiers enter. I think we're going to see those Molotov cocktails out in force. Alexandra, I hear what you're saying. There have been security guarantees made to your country in the past, and we hope to find a way to uphold them. Thank you very much for being here.
What did you think as you watched it unfold, and then what happened after?
I was sickened. I was sickened by the standing ovation. I felt like Hollywood is just spineless, en masse. And it really felt like, oh, this is a really clear indication that we're not the cool club anymore.
There was some question today about if anyone else had walked from the audience and done that, they would have been escorted out by security or maybe even arrested. The police asked Chris if he wanted to file charges. They asked Chris, do you want to file charges? And Chris apparently said no, he did not.
He doesn't want the hassle. I'd have announced this morning that I was suing Will for $200 million because that video is going to be there forever. It's going to be ubiquitous. You know, that insult is going to last a very long time. If you want to yell from the audience and disapprove or show a disapproval or say something on Twitter or whatever, you do not have the right to walk up on stage and smack somebody in the face because they said words.
No, I agree. I think we all agree on that. I just thought, Jim, that it escalated to that. You know what I mean? That it escalated to that level.
It didn't escalate. It came out of nowhere because Will has something going on inside him that's frustrated, and I wish him the best. I really do. I don't, you know, I don't have anything against Will Smith. He's done great things. But that was not a good moment. It cast a pall over everybody's shining moment last night. You know, a lot of people worked really hard to get to that place and to have their moment in the sun and to get their award for the really hard work they did. And it is no mean feat to go through all the stuff you have to go through when you're nominated for an Oscar. It's a gauntlet of devotion that you have to do. And you know, it was just a selfish moment that cast a pall over the whole thing.
Мы женщины Украины. Мы благословили наших мужчин на защиту нашей земли. Мы уже вывезли наших детей в безопасное место. Генофонд нашей нации защищен. Мы присоединяемся к мужчинам и украинской армии. Мы будем уничтожать врага на каждом сантиметре украинской земли. В каждом нашем городе, в каждом селе, в лесу и в поле. За каждого ребенка, женщину, старика, разрушенный дом, улицу, даже сарай. Мы будем вас отстреливать, как бешеных собак. Слава Украине! Смерть ворогам!
He don't even know my name and tell him I have a warrant. What did he do? That's what I'm saying. For what? For what? From Louisiana. For what? For what? Yeah. I don't even live in Louisiana, so how would I have a... You don't know my name, so how can you tell me I have a warrant in Louisiana? Sir, stop. Clarence, hold on. Okay, but you know your phone. Sir. You just pulled up in front of my house and then I don't trust because you shaking like you scared or something.
Okay.
Trust you shaking like you scared.
He don't live in Louisiana.
I don't even live in Louisiana. How the hell would I have a warrant in Louisiana?
Quentin, you already said your name was that.
My name is not Quentin. What the f is wrong with you?
Sir, his name is not Quentin.
Quentin.
Then let's see the ID and we'll be done.
Okay, hold on.
You just gave different names. You woke up and told me 3 different names.
Hold on.
The third name you just no.
Clint.
No, I'm not gonna be the next you feel.
No.
No.
Stop.
His name is not Quentin.
Quentin.
Let's do this and be done. I got no probable cause. I got
You
your
just
picture.
stopped in front of my f***ing house.
Yes, I know who you are.
It's you don't. What's my name? Man, f*** that. You shaking like you scared. I'm not gonna let you put me in handcuffs.
Please stop. Please stop.
My name is not no f***ing Quentin. You don't even know my name and tell me I got a warrant in Louisiana?
Okay. Yes.
Do I look like a...
You want me to
show me the picture. Show me the picture.
Okay, wait.
Just walk with me.
Nah,
Walk with me.
No.
Tell him walk with
Please,
me.
he's not going nowhere. He's not going nowhere.
I need your supervisor or
I am
somebody
the
else.
supervisor. Come on.
Well, let me see your stripes. Well, I need
Come on,
I need
let's
somebody
walk
over
to the front of the car.
No, you're not
Walk
gonna give me
to the
to
front
your
car.
car. No.
Sir.
Put my yard on my property.
Calm down.
Stop. You stop. You stop.
Who are you looking for?
That's
His
what I'm
name
saying.
is not Quentin.
Quentin. You think I'm from because I got dreads or something? No. You just pulled up in front of my f***ing house and told me I got a warrant in Louisiana. So what? That's my f***ing dog.
That's our dog.
That's
That's our dog. Go in the house.
Look, man.
Sir, that's our dog.
Don't you touching me while you shaking. You need to step back and calm down. No, f*** that. Like,
Get my phone out of the car.
There you got him running.
Get my phone out of the
Calm
car.
down.
Here's the deal. Doesn't that look a lot like
No, that don't look like
That's
me.
not him.
What's wrong with you, man? What you trying to say? Because I got dreads and I'm black, that's me?
No.
That's not
Oh, you
him.
f***ing, she can see that's not me from
Oh
over
my
there.
God.
No,
No,
Stop.
My name, you ain't got no You ain't, man, fuck
No,
this shit.
please
Look,
stop.
Two of y'all gonna take over.
Please stop. Please leave him alone, please.
Look,
No, please. That is not him. Please leave him alone.
man, get out my
I
yard,
need to
man.
report on this. I need to report.
Nah, you need to get the f*** out of my yard. You just said I'm somebody named Quentin. You got dreads and he black.
Come on.
What the f*** is that shit?
Okay, come on.
Nah, f*** that.
Okay,
But now you want to leave, right?
No, I want to do a report on this.
No, you need to get somebody here that's over you because you just made the biggest f***ing mistake.
Why?
How the f*** you pull in front of my yard because I'm black with dreads and tell me I got a warrant?
Okay. No, he just said all the kids was out here. No, all the motherfucking kids. Okay. What, you need to get his resources over here. But they ain't even answering his name. Let me see.
Facing reporters from around the world, trying to clarify the timeline of Tuesday's massacre, but their answers raising even more questions.
We're still grabbing a lot of information.
Authorities say the gunman crashed his grandmother's truck at 11:28 a.m. Witnesses report seeing him carrying a long gun and a bag. He fired at two people outside of a funeral home across the street before heading to the elementary school. At 11:30, the first 911 call came in. This video shows the gunman dressed in black, long gun in hand, entering the school 10 minutes later at 11:40. Police say the doors appeared to be unlocked. As for whether or not anyone tried to stop him from entering, yesterday, Director of the Texas Department of Public Safety said this.
There was a brave Consolidated Independent School District resource officer that approached him, engaged him, and at that time, gunfire was not exchanged.
But today, the department telling me this.
Was there a school officer on campus, and was that school officer armed? Because that's what we've been told.
So at this time? No. There was not an officer readily available, armed. No.
Was there an officer?
No.
Why?
Nothing. I can't answer that yet. I'll circle back with you.
There's a 12-minute gap from when he crashes his truck to when he enters the school. 12 minutes. What happened in that 12 minutes?
You gotta understand, 11:30 is the information we have at this point. We got a crash and a man with a gun. And then you have responding officers. That's the information we have right now.
4 minutes after the shooter entered, local police arrived at 11:44. The shooter fired at them, so the officers retreated and called for reinforcements.
We need specialty equipment. We need body armor. We need precision riflemen, negotiators. They're also evacuating personnel, students, teachers.
A tactical team arrived at 12:47.
U.S. Border Patrol tactical teams arrive. They make entry, shoot and kill the suspect.
Police acknowledging the shooter was in the classroom for an hour before they were able to take him out. In that time, 19 children were shot and killed, along with 2 of their teachers.
Could anybody have gone there sooner? You gotta understand, small town.
Video taken after the shooting rampage shows loved ones being restrained outside the school, unable to get to the children, begging officers there to charge in.
Tom Yamas joining me now. First of all, thank you for pushing for those answers, important questions. Also, something else has changed here. We were told that everything was confined to one classroom. That's not the case?
No, we've just gotten some new information. Texas investigators are now telling NBC News the shooter targeted children in 4 different classrooms. I just got done speaking with some residents here in Uvalde. Lester, they're very upset. They're upset about what happened here. They're upset with discrepancies with police. They're upset about this timeline. They just told me they're not sure who to believe now.
Твою мать! Ебать, твою мать! Давай, выходи, давай, нахуй! Пап! Выходь, лягай, чуешь, чи не? Назад давай, вправо туда ныряй. Выходь, давай, выходь. Пап! Папа! Ебать! Ты тут? Пап, подожди, терпи! Нет! Нет, блядь! Нет! Терпи, пап! Подожди, стой! Стой! Лежи, пап, лежи! Лежи, блядь! Да ну нахуй, блядь! Сука, что ж это такие, блядь? Ау! Пап, да ну, блядь, да ты что? Блядь! Пизда. Все, нема нахуй. Все. Нема, пап, все. Ебать. Подожди. Дорвал ноги. Лежи, пап. Лежи. Лежи, блядь. Ёб твою мать, папочка мой. Не умирай, пожалуйста. Я тебя прошу. Не умирай. Больно? Не дергайся. Не дергайся, блядь. Прорвемся, не дергайся. Пожалуйста. Пожалуйста. Пожалуйста, подожди. Пап, ти живий? Не бізді, прорвемося. Я тебе не кину. Вирвемося. Вирвемося. Не дергайся, пап. Не дергайся. Що? Да ну, пап, я не зможу цього зробити. Я не зможу цього зробити.
Я не хуя.
Папочка, потерпи чуть-чуть.
Так, що терпи?
Пожалуйста, потерпи. Пожалуйста, потерпи. Бля, вони хуярять везде. О, бля. Воно. Вони хуярять везде.
Look at this fool. Look at this dude, man. Going in the right lane. Boy, somebody pissed somebody off this morning. Look at this. He's going after her. Look at that black car's gone, boy. They've been at it for at least 6 or 8 minutes, trying to cut each other off. And that white van, look at that. Golly, there he goes again. He's gonna kill somebody. Look, he's gonna kill this woman. Hey, look at him. He is all up on that lady. Look.
Use the right lane to
road rage. Get away from her, dude. I'm running 100 miles an hour right now. I didn't even realize that.
Take the exit.
Look at him. Look at this dude. He has lost his... Look, she just threw a cup of... She threw a drink can out the window at him.
In 2.9 miles, turn right to merge onto I-40 West.
That's what happens. Oh, snap. Get him. Get him. I hope that's the law. Yeah. Yeah. Get him, baby. Tear his head up. Woohoo! Good guys win.
Boo!
Guys, we're going right this way, right there. I'll make it.
I'll bring some items. I bought some items.
How you doing?
It's been a long time.
Be careful, Tom.
Watch out. Move. I don't need my time. It's been a long time, Tom. How you been?
Whoa.
Wait.
Stop it.
Hey,
What
are you doing?
Back
bro?
the fuck off.
What are y'all doing?
What do you want?
People are crazy, bro.
Knock it over my wife.
Yeah, they're bugging. Sorry to talk about that. They're bugging out. These people are.
Come on, man.
Sorry about that, Tom.
Tom, sorry about that, Tom.
What are they doing?
What are they doing out here?
Someone push me.
Watch out, man. Please stand clear of doors. 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 Doors are opening. Doors are closing. Thank you.
I'm not a roofing expert. I don't know how to do any roofing. That's your guys' job. But I'm looking at that. What you're doing is simulating damage to the shingle.
Me?
Whenever you pull the shingle back further than it needs to, that's creating damage.
That point?
No, I'm not saying right, but when you pull this one up.
Yeah, you have to pull this one up to see which three it is.
Okay, I'm saying, but you don't need to crease it.
When did I crease it?
When you pull up the side of the left,
Where is it
left
creased?
side.
Where is it creased?
It's not creased now, and that's what I'm saying. They're
Oh, let's go
repairable.
to a different one then. You think this is repairable?
Yes. Wholeheartedly.
You got that bit on video?
Yeah.
Show us how to do it.
I'm not a roofing expert. I don't do any.
No, but you're making a coverage decision, so you are an expert.
No, I'm an expert on the policy. And what the policy pays for is accidental direct physical loss of the roof to the damage.
So this shingle we agree is wind damage, right?
Correct.
All right, so what's the proper way to repair it?
To get
To
the
what?
nail out.
Okay. To get the nail out where?
You have to use a little finesse. You can't tear back the shingles. And that's
can
what
you,
was.
Can
that's
you
what
direct?
was-
Can you direct me?
No, we.
What do you mean?
We're not going to tell you how to do repairs. That's your job.
What?
We are here to
Yeah,
evaluate.
you are
the
telling me how to do
coverage.
repairs because of the emails.
No, I'm saying that what you were doing was bending a shingle.
I have to see where the nail's at, correct?
Yes. No, I'm not saying that you don't have to, but you don't have to bend the shingle. You
Where
can
did I
lift
bend
it.
the?
I'm not going to get up on the roof, but I'm going to jump in. You're telling me how not to do it.
But he can't show me how to do it.
You should be willing and able to pull it down.
Oh, this is going
I'm
straight to an attorney, so it doesn't matter.
I'm
so.
saying you don't need to bend the shingle.
Okay, well,
it can be lifted.
Okay, can we lift it where? Show me. Now, so what do I need to do? So this is sealed.
Up here.
So I didn't do that right there?
You're bending the corner up.
You just bent that one back just as far, if not further than
Yeah,
him.
you bent that one back far, and I bent that one back, sir.
And that's
And
what
when
I'm
you
saying,
bent
it's
this one back, you created
that's what I'm
damage
saying, it's
yourself.
repairable.
It's repairable.
Yes.
You did that. You didn't do that?
No.
He didn't do that? Wow. All right, look. So here, let's start over. So look. All right. Now okay, I don't want to mess this up. So I'm peeking up on there for the nail, right? So do you agree the nail's right here?
I can't see the nails.
Do you want to look at it?
No. Again, I'm not going to tell you guys how to do the job.
Oh, I'm trying to.
I'm here to
This roof's not.
evaluate the coverage.
But you just told me so you're agreeing this roof's repairable. Have you did a BT on it?
What's a BT?
You don't know what a BT is?
No.
A brittle test?
We don't do brittle tests.
Is that what you did right here and damage this shingle?
No. I'm here to look at the pliability of the shingle.
Okay. Is this the correct way to remove a shingle? No, I'm asking you. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. The nail's right here.
I'm not a roofer. I'm here to
But
look at the
you can tell me
pliability of the
how
shingle.
I'm doing it wrong. I'm a roofer, so I'm gonna do it. If you don't know how to do it, how can you make a coverage decision?
I'm here to look at the pliability of the shingle. The
All right.
repair.
How is that now? Okay. All right. We're past that. So you agree the nail's up right now, right?
Yes.
Now, how do I want to get this nail out? I'm just asking you. I'm not being smart ass. I'm being dead ass serious. I'm just trying to show that. So how would you get this nail out?
I'm not here to tell you how to do your job.
Okay.
I'm just here to look at the pliability of the
Is
shingles.
that the right way?
I'm here. Yes.
How do you find this nail? Is that the correct way? Is that the correct way? Can I lift it up? Because here's the nail. All right.
It rips.
All right, rip. So.
Yeah. If you're going aggressive like that, it will.
Aggressive?
Yeah.
Sir, are you?
What do you mean?
What do you mean? You get the nail out. How are you talking? What do you mean? That's how you have to get the nail out.
No, I'm just saying there has to be a willingness there to actually complete the repair, and I don't see that.
Are you serious?
Yes, sir.
Then show us how you do it.
Again, I'm not a roofer. So
all right, let's do this one. Okay, let's do this one.
I've seen what I need.
Wow.
To do. Yes, sir.
Holy
whoa, wait.
You lifted it up further than we
Why
did.
are you going so far?
Why are you going so far?
All right, guys. I'm here to
okay, well, let's do another one that we both agree on then.
Well, I've already seen
it's
you
failed.
too.
It's failed. It's failed. You did this. Hold on. You did this, Jeff.
I've seen what I needed to see.
Yeah, you did that. You won't let me repair this one. I had you show me the gentle way you take a nail out of a roof.
Again,
you don't know how?
I'm not here. I'm not a roofer. I'm not a
and
roofing
you don't know how, but you can make a coverage decision on Jeff's policy.
I'm
Is that what you're
on
saying?
his policy, correct.
You're an expert on his policy, but not repairability.
Correct.
Well, but, hey, send that to the lawyer. 12 years.
So I think this company knows what they're doing.
Okay.
You are unwilling to show them what to do.
What's acceptable to do the repair? That's all I'm asking you, sir.
I'm not a roofer.
This is a State Farm roof snake. This is what you require.
That's not a State Farm roof snake.
Yes, it is.
That is a roof snake.
Yes, it 100% is.
Is it branded State Farm?
It's what they told me, yes. It's exactly what they told us on many repairs to use.
Okay.
So show us what you want.
Mr. Roof, yeah.
He's heard the whole conversation.
All of it.
Yeah, well, this is a willingness. Show me right here where the homeowner can see. Come on, Jeff. Watch on this one. There's a wind damage shingle here. Let's do this together. All honest, to give him a fair adjustment, sir.
I've already seen.
Look,
I don't want to cause any more damage.
You already caused damage to one shingle.
If it's repairable, why would it
You've
cause
already
more
caused
damage?
One damage to shingle. We have it on video. You've already caused one damage to shingle. So let's agree and let's do this shingle the way it needs to be done. Direct me. Tell me what you want me to do, please, sir.
I've already seen
this man has over 100 wind crease shingles on his roof, and you're saying it's repairable. It has granular. It's not repairable. Now I'm asking you right now to show me the right way to do the shingle. Direct to me, not by physically doing it. Tell me the way State Farm wants me to do it.
We already did that up there.
You damaged one shingle, and you said I damaged one shingle. So we're 1 for 1. Let's do it on this one.
I would like you to do it.
Yeah, he wants. Yeah, exactly right.
And you can do that on your own accord.
No.
I've seen what I need to see.
You damaged the shingle, so we're gonna send that in.
Okay, if you feel
You
that
ready?
way, then that's fine. But again,
Are you ready?
I've seen what I need to see.
Are you ready, Jeff? Look. Okay. So to get this nail, look, there's a nail right here, Jeff. There's a nail. How do you get that out with?
Hands behind your back. Give me your hands. Give me your hands.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Sit down.
You're out of line and an embarrassment.
Sit down and don't play this stuff.
The next shooting is right now, and you are doing nothing.
No, he needs to get his ass out of here. This isn't the place to talk this over.
This is totally predictable when you.
Sir, you're out of line. Sir, you are out of line. Sir, you are out of line. Please leave this auditorium. I can't believe you're a sick son of a bitch that would come to a deal like this to make a political issue.
Yeah, you want me to come in? So we're following some developments here at this news conference here in Uvalde right now. That is Beto O'Rourke, who is telling the governor of Texas right now another shooting is going to happen, essentially putting the onus on the governor and the leadership in Texas right now, confronting him face to face.
For you to adopt, I thought this is like the best place.
brought an application for you to adopt.
Father,
I feel like you don't want to adopt.
You who take
All right?
away the sin of
You're
the
getting
world.
this weird feeling. I brought an application to adopt. Wait, am I interrupting you? Anyone want to fill out these adoption papers? An application to adopt. An application to adopt. Leave you alone. Am I interrupting you as you're harassing people trying to receive health care? Oh my God, I'm so rude. It's so rude of me. There's about 300,000 kids in the foster care system. I think each one of us adopts like 10,000 of them. I think we can clear the foster care system.
Right in the middle of the fighting. Matthew, tell us what you're witnessing there.
Stop.
We may get...
Jim, we've come out of the centre of the Ukrainian capital, Kiev, and we are here at the Antonov airport, which is about 25 kilometres, 15 miles or so out of the centre. These troops you can see over here, stand up, Lewis. These troops you can see over here, they are Russian airborne forces. They have taken this airport. They've allowed us to come in and be with them as they defend the perimeter of this air base here, where helicopter-borne troops, these troops, were landed in the early hours of this morning to take and to form an air bridge to allow for more troops to come in. You can see these are Russian forces. You can tell they're Russian. I've spoken to them already. You can tell they're Russian. They've got that orange and black band to identify them as Russian forces. I've spoken to the commander on the ground there within the past few minutes, and he said they are now in control of this airport. And within the past few seconds, just before you came to us, they were engaged in a firefight, presumably with the Ukrainian military, which says it is staging a counter-offensive to try and take back this airport. We can tell you now, I'm standing outside the...
Hi, good. I delivered food here yesterday from Chipotle, and you put down that I didn't deliver it to you because I just got fired from my job. Yeah, it was you. This is my only source of income. I do this all day. Now I'm fired from my job because you want your $10 burrito? No. Are you out of your mind? Who does this? Who does that? You got me fired. Like, I need the corporate number or something. Because I need to get your ass fired. Okay, that's fine. Does anyone have a corporate number? You have one?
I'll contact DoorDash.
Yeah. All right, you want to say that you got your food?
I'll contact them, but...
But what? Did you get your food or what?
How are you?
I even called my lawyer. He told me I can call the cops because it's theft. It's theft. Are you going to say you got your food or not? Or should I call the cops? Because you're stealing.
I'm not stealing.
Yeah, you are stealing.
I'm gonna need you to...
Yeah, who does that? Who fucking raised your ass? Who raised you? Seriously. Fucking piece of trash. That's what you are. Trash. Are you the manager?
Can I help you?
Yeah, I delivered food here yesterday from Chipotle on DoorDash. I DoorDash all day. That's my main source of income. That's all I do. And this girl, I delivered it to her, and then she went on DoorDash and put down that I didn't deliver it here. So then this morning I wake up to go DoorDash, and I'm fired because of her. because she said I didn't deliver it. I would never do that. I handed it right to her. That's the girl. Is there a corporate number I can call or something? Because you guys have thieves working here.
Give you a phone number here.
You have thieves working here.
Erica?
Stay on the sidewalk.
Sidewalk.
So Patriot Front got pulled over. They were all piled in the U-Haul and they are all detained.
I watch what you're doing. I'm going in to see your supervisor.
Are you?
Yeah, I am.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm going in because you said I'm going to bash my face.
What's your question? Did you vote for Donald Trump? Did I vote for Donald Trump? What do you think? No. Okay. Here's the question for you. Why would you ask me that in here knowing I'm the only Jew in this room? Are you trying to get me killed? If it makes you feel any better, I vote in New York. My vote doesn't matter there. It doesn't matter here either. It doesn't matter, guys. Guys, everybody vote for whoever you want to vote. I don't care who you voted for. I'm just happy we're all here together.
So you voted for Biden?
I don't know. Why does it matter? Yeah, so what? Why does it matter?
I can just tell by your jokes you voted for Biden.
Why are we talking about politics? I can tell by the fact that you're still talking when nobody wants you to that you voted for Trump. Alright, make some noise if you want her to shut up. But I did ask if anybody had any questions. I didn't think it was going to be... That's on me. That was on me for thinking I could have a human interaction with somebody. That's my fault. No, look, I'm such an insecure person. Here, I'll tell you the rest of that bit, and then we'll move on. I'm so insecure. I went and got an ID.
Come on, buddy. Can't do that. Are you fucking kidding me? Yo, I'm never coming out with this group of people ever again. Straight up.
Hey guys, so check out this video of this little boy coming to my house, beating on my door with a whip, trying to attack my daughter. Take a look at this. Also, please like, share, and comment.
Little boy, you better get your ass from off my porch beating on my door like this. I will call the police. You need to leave. Don't you ever beat on my goddamn door like that. Go. Okay.
So as the video progresses, my husband goes over to speak to his father about what just took place.
Across the street.
Take a look at this.
You got video?
Come over here.
Not really. We have it on video. All right, get off my property. Seriously.
He has a gun behind his back.
Because you ain't coming over here talking nicely. You're accusing my son. I'm showing you the video.
We're showing you the video.
You ain't showing me the video of him scratching your car. Get off my plant. That's my vine. Get off my plant.
Baby, get off the vine.
I ain't even gonna go there.
Not him worried about this dead ass vine.
Thank you.
You owe me a plant if I don't owe you shit. Fuck you. I bet you want to bring your motherfucking ass.
Can you please stop, sir? All we want to do is just talk to you civil.
That's the problem. You and your kids want to play fucking victim. Your son came over
here.
Guys, I was literally in shock.
Baby, please no.
Your son came over here with a fucking whip. Bring his ass over here again.
Please.
See what the fuck happened.
You have a gun.
Come over here on my side and see what the
You
fuck
have a.
Fuck you.
We called the police twice. Luckily, this time he went to jail.
I've already come out before.
Come on, let's do it. No, baby, get back. Oh my God. This idiot pulls the trigger and almost shoots himself and his daughter.
What is it? $90? $89. $89 because it doesn't fit in here. Okay. Here we go. This should do the trick. All right. How's that?
That was unnecessary, sir.
Oh, your door's open.
Oh yeah, sir. I don't feel comfortable opening this door without my parents here, sir.
Who are you?
I'm my son. My mom.
You're my son.
No,
What's your
I'm
name?
my mom's son.
Where's your
That's
mom
my
at?
My mom's not here, sir.
What's your name? How old
I
are
don't
you?
even feel.
Children died. That's on your hands. That's on your hands. That proof that's on your hands.
Mr. Jones, you may not say to this jury that you complied with discovery. That is not true. You may not say it again. You may not tell this jury that you are bankrupt. That is also not true. You may have filed for bankruptcy. I don't know that, but I've heard that. That doesn't make a person or a company bankrupt. You're already under oath to tell the truth. You've already violated that oath twice today in just those two examples. It seems absurd to instruct you again that you must tell the truth while you testify, yet here I am. You must tell the truth while you testify. This is not your show. You need to slow down and not take what you see as opportunities to further the message you're wanting to further, and instead only answer the specific and exact question you have been asked.
How are you feeling?
I am angry.
Angry and upset?
Angry and upset and determined. The United States Congress can keep Roe versus Wade the law of the land. They just need to do it.
I've never seen you so angry. You seem to be...
This is what the Republicans have been working toward this day for decades. They have been out there plotting, carefully cultivating these Supreme Court justices so they could have a majority on the bench who would accomplish something that the majority of Americans do not want. 69% of people across this country, red states and blue states, old people and young people, want Roe versus Wade to maintain as the law of the land. We need to do that, and we have a right. Extremists, we've heard enough from the extremists, and we're tired of it.
Stop it! What the fuck are you doing in my house, motherfucker? Huh? What the fuck do you think you're gonna do in my goddamn house? Leave my motherfucking yard now. Leave my motherfucking yard now before you get fucked up.
You want to stand me? I said fucking go. Don't fucking come back to my goddamn house.
For what?
Because I told you to.
You haven't have a reason, sir. You didn't
I'll
pull
tell
me
you
over.
what,
But you didn't pull me
Get the
over.
license out, or I'll hit for a backup, and
Call
I'll
your
take
supervisor.
you out of the car.
Call your
Get your
supervisor.
driver's license
Call your
out.
supervisor,
Get
sir.
your driver's license out right now.
Call your supervisor.
Get
Please
your
call your
driver's
supervisor.
license.
Because
I'm
you had
not
no.
calling the
You're not
supervisor.
pulling me over,
You
neither.
get your driver's license
Call
out
your
right now.
supervisor.
Show me ID.
Call your supervisor. What do you need my ID for, sir?
Well, because you want to run your mouth to me.
No, because you was looking at my license plate.
That's
for what?
Exactly.
For what? You don't have the right to run this.
I got my rights
You
to
don't have
do
the right
anything
to run
I
this
want to
place.
do. I'm a police officer.
You can't run this
Get
place.
your
That
driver's
doesn't mean
license
anything.
out,
That
or
doesn't
I'll
mean
pull you
anything.
over and I'll tow your car.
You see, he
Get
said.
your driver's license out.
So he's not getting a supervisor. We requested a supervisor.
I don't
mind showing you my driver's license.
me your
But
driver's
what is your reason that you're asking?
Because.
Why?
Because you're acting suspicious.
About what? We was in there shopping.
I said, show me your driver's
What
license.
is the suspicion, sir?
Get your driver's license out.
You can't
Just
state
show
your
me your
suspicion.
driver's license. That's all I
Sir,
want to see.
you're not explaining to me. You didn't pull
I'm
me over.
explaining to
You
you.
jumped out your car and
I'm
asked me
doing
did I
an
want to.
investigation.
What are you investigating? You
Get
just
your
seen me in there
driver's
shopping.
license
I
out.
paid.
Because
I
we spent
paid.
money.
I paid for everything that I
Get
bought.
your driver's license out.
Sir,
Show me your driver's license. If you don't got no warrants or nothing, you're gone. I don't have no problem.
what is the reason
Get
that you're
your
stopping
driver's
me?
license. I'm not going to argue with you no more.
I'm not
If
arguing. I'm trying to understand Show me your license. What's your name, officer? That's all I want. Because we're
Show
following
me
the.
your driver's license and you can go.
We asked for a supervisor. You denied us that.
I'm not going to get a supervisor.
I'm asking for your name.
I'm off-duty employment.
You're off duty?
Exactly. Off-duty employment.
If you're off duty, then why are you stopping people?
I'm stopping you because you're suspicious.
Why are we suspicious?
Well, what'd you come back around for?
Because I want to know you jumped out of the car on us because we looked at you.
Because I don't know what you guys are doing. Now show me your
You don't know
driver's
what we're
license.
doing? You just seen
Show
us
me
shopping.
your driver's license.
You don't look. You see all these bags in the back of the car? We just came out of the store seeing you, so you
Show
know
me
what
your
we're doing.
driver's license.
You know what was going on because I know he couldn't really articulate what he was trying to say.
Yeah, as far as I know, based upon what happened, I don't think either of us have any reasonable suspicion to believe that there's a crime taking place.
Right.
It says there's no reason for a traffic stop at this point.
Right.
So there's no legal requirement for you to identify yourself to an officer at that point. So if you don't want to give him ID, then you don't have to give him ID at that point.
And we tried to be calm and talk to him like that, and he just. I don't have to tell you anything. He's leaning in the car, spitting all in the car. He's just, I don't know if he's having a bad day. His wife left him. I don't know.
Could be.
I don't know,
Your
man.
guess is as good as mine.
But hey, man, I appreciate
as far
you,
as
boss.
I'm concerned, you guys are good to go. All
yes,
right,
sir.
take care, all right?
Appreciate it. I don't want to call the name.
Can we see some ID?
No, what for?
I just asked you.
What's your probable cause to ask me for ID?
It does not have a handicap placard.
Read the plate, man. You don't even know what you're talking about. DV, that's disabled veteran plate. We can park in handicapped spots.
Let me see some ID, please.
No.
I have never seen anybody wear a police academy
That's your
graduation
business.
after
That's
they
your business.
graduate.
I wear it all the time. Do my training, and I can do that because I'm a graduate. I can wear the uniform.
Have
I
you
can
been
wear
certified as a peace
it. Of course.
officer?
I have my certification. What are you talking about? Why don't you run the plate? Why don't you run the plate? Run the plate, man. I
We
gave
already
you permission.
did.
And what did you see?
Not that
You
you're
had
a
to see the
peace officer.
certification. Contact T-Cole. Why don't you contact them? You saw my name. Call T-Cole.
TCOL stands for Texas Commission on Law Enforcement, which serves as a regulatory agency for all peace officers in Texas.
Run his name.
Run it.
Run him.
Run it. Call T-Cole. But you have no justification of probable cause to run up on me. Yeah.
Who was the academy director when you were there?
Contact them.
Who is it?
Ask him. Navarro College, call him.
Well, the reason I did that,
Call him.
I know they just graduated.
Call him. You could have done all of that. You could have done all of that while I was inside.
I don't know who you are.
I don't know who you are. I know about Joshua PD. I know. Yeah.
Okay, you know what?
Yeah.
When'd you graduate?
I don't have to tell you anything. Don't ask me any questions because I'm not answering. Yeah. What? Why? 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 You detaining me?
I don't want you to get hit by a car. Just
No,
step
no.
over here.
Then my question is, are you detaining me?
I don't know what's going on.
Okay, so then don't tell me where to go. No,
Just
no,
over here for me,
nope,
okay?
nope, no.
My sergeant asked me to come over here, so I just
Okay,
came
well,
and-
you need to find out because I'm going to walk away from you, get in my car, and drive away.
Well,
So you
do
need to find out from him.
Okay. Do you mind holding off on leaving until I find out what's going on to see if you're ask him? Because that's my captain. He's in charge of this. If I ask him, find out if he's detained or not.
He's not too smart because first of all, even you know, if I have disabled veteran plate, I can park in a handicapped spot.
Yeah,
even you know
they
that.
just changed
No,
that.
they didn't just change that.
Yeah,
It's been that way.
Well, it started in September that it was that way.
No, sir. It's been that way for years. I've had this for 5 years.
Well,
It's
as
already
far
been
as
that way.
as far as I know,
And
it
if he's a
September they
captain,
changed
he
it.
should have known that, but he didn't.
I
He just saw this, and he saw this, and he wanted to make a problem. That's your reputation there, Joshua. Come on, man. Yes, it is. How many black officers you got? One.
Yeah, we do only have one right now.
One.
Yeah, but,
I know. And
we
you
can only hire
and
who
you
applies.
barely
We can only
let
hire
him
who
in.
applies.
You barely let him in. Barely let him in. And your reputation is already bad from years ago. You had a corruption scandal. You had to get rid of a lot of your
I was gonna say, that
PDs.
was way before I got here.
And you got one amongst your ranks. Are you finished? I gotta go. Are you finished?
He said 1 second. Where's the corruption scandal? The one where
Did you check T code? Did you call Navarro?
he did call Navarro.
Okay, so then you're feeling small now, aren't you?
No, not a bit.
You shouldn't run up on people. You have no probable cause. If you wanted to follow me and run my plate, you could have done that.
Talk to anybody?
No, well, I don't have to talk to you.
And you did.
I don't have to talk to you. That's right. I already told you that. Waste my time and you. You're supposed to be a captain, and you don't know disabled plates have a right to park in a parking spot. And you violating people's rights, running up on them without probable cause. I'm in a uniform doing the same thing for you for free. So what? I don't care what he thinks. I'm a graduate and I have T-code certification. So I don't care what he says. I don't care what he says. I have T-code certification. I have T-code certification. Yes, I do. That's what you checked it. Who says who? My certification doesn't say expired. You want it to be expired because you see brown skin. So take a walk. Walk of shame. Walk of shame, Captain. Don't run up on me again. Don't ever you run up on me again. Do you understand? Do you understand? And learn the law. And learn the law. And learn the law. And you better have probable cause before you run up on somebody in uniform. You don't have no reasonable suspicion because I'm on the same side as you.
No, you aren't.
I have T-code. I'm a graduate of the police academy. Okay, just like you years ago. You probably couldn't even pass the test. Right now, you go. You get going. You get going. You get going. I'm a peace officer, and you had no probable cause. You had no probable cause to stop me. You had no probable cause. I have peace officer certification just like you. So go learn the law before you start teaching young people how to do the job. You're a bad example to the young fella over there. You don't even know the rules of parking.
I'm not going to talk about basketball. Nothing's happened with our team in the last 6 hours. We're going to start the same way tonight. Any basketball questions don't matter. Since we left shoot-around, 14 children were killed 400 miles from here, and a teacher. And in the last 10 days, we've had elderly black people killed in a supermarket in Buffalo. We've had Asian churchgoers killed in Southern California, and now we have children murdered at school. When are we going to do something? I'm tired. I'm so tired of getting up here and offering condolences to the devastated families that are out there. I'm so tired of the, excuse me, I'm sorry. I'm tired of the moments of silence. Enough. There's 50 senators right now who refuse to vote on H.R. 8, which is a background check rule that the House passed a couple of years ago. It's been sitting there for 2 years. And there's a reason they won't vote on it, to hold on to power. So I ask you, Mitch McConnell, I ask all of you senators who refuse to do anything about the violence and school shootings and supermarket shootings, I ask you, are you going to put your own desire for power ahead of the lives of our children and our elderly and our churchgoers? Because that's what it looks like. It's what we do every week. So I'm fed up. I've had enough. We're going to play the game tonight, but I want every person here, every person listening to this to think about your own child or grandchild or mother or father or sister, brother. How would you feel if this happened to you today? We can't get numb to this. We can't sit here and just read about it and go, well, let's have a moment of silence. Yeah, go Dubs, you know. Come on, Mavs, let's go. That's what we're going to do. We're going to go play a basketball game. And 50 senators in Washington are going to hold us hostage. Do you realize that 90% of Americans, regardless of political party, want background check, universal background check? 90% of us, we are being held hostage by 50 senators in Washington who refuse to even put it to a vote, despite what we, the American people, want. They won't vote on it because they want to hold on to their own power. It's pathetic. I've had enough.
Everybody's trying to shame us. The legislators. The press.
Oh my God.
Everybody's trying to shame us.
He's a medic!
Into being embarrassed.
Oh my fucking God.
Well, you know what? This isn't stained. It's still got a shine on it. Stop treating us like animals and thugs. Start treating us with some respect. It's disgusting. Trying to make us embarrassed of our profession.
Don't resist! Don't resist! Don't resist! Don't resist, bro!
I'm not! And that's all I have to say.
2 sets, but Rublev said not so fast. And he might just have a message, Andrei Rublev. I think we can get behind that. The Russian.
¡Qué me vas a disparar, güey! ¡Eres shooting!
Right away as I parked, U.S. Marshal started coming toward my car saying that I wasn't allowed to be parked there. And he said, well, we're going to have to arrest you because you're being very uncooperative. I said, well, you're going to have to arrest me because I'm going in there. And I'm telling you right now, I don't see none of y'all in there. Y'all are standing with snipers and y'all are far away. If y'all don't go in there, I'm going in there. He immediately put me in cuffs.
She says after Uvalde police officers told marshals to uncuff Gomez, she ran towards the school.
As soon as they uncuffed me, I jumped that first gate fence. And once I jumped it, I went to my son's class and I knocked on the door. And I remember the teacher saying, I'm like, hey, they're already bulge cutting the fence to get me. She's like, you think we have time to get out? I said, y'all have time. I'm going to run for my other son.
Once she was assured her son was okay, Gomez ran to get her other child, encountering more officers who tried to stop her.
So I start yelling and I'm being cooperative and I'm like, well, y'all aren't doing what are y'all doing? Y'all ain't doing y'all need to be in here. Give me your vest. Somebody give me a vest, something. I started paying attention to how far the shots were being so that I knew the shooter was all the way still by my first son's class. So when I went to my second son's door, the teacher didn't want to open the door for me. So that's when they started escorting me out. And as I see that they're opening my son's door, I go run for my son and I get him.
With both of her kids out safe, Gomez still can't shake the thought of those who didn't make it. While you were inside the school, did you see officers
There was
inside
not
the
one
school?
officer inside the school when I ran to my second son's class. There was not one officer.
And you were hearing gunshots, so you knew
You
that
could hear the
it was
gunshots.
an active shooter.
It was still active. The gunshots were still active. They were not in there. There was no one in there. If anything, when I pulled up, my car was closer to the school than where the snipers and everybody that was laying on the ground were.
When you heard that it took law enforcement 75 minutes before they went in and stopped the shooter, what was your thinking, having been inside the school yourself?
I don't know. I was just thinking that they could have saved many more lives. They could have gone into that classroom and maybe 2 or 3 would have been gone, but they could have saved the whole class. They could have done something. Gone through the window, sniped them through the window. I mean, something, but nothing was being done. If anything, they were being more aggressive on us parents that were willing to go in there. And like I told one of the officers, I don't need you to protect me. Get away from me. I don't need your protection. If anything, I need you to go in there with me to go protect my kids. And if anything, they were being more aggressive on us. They were more pertained on keeping us back than getting into that school.
Look at that. It's an ugly ass motherfucker. Yeah, fuck you, Jew. Take your Jewish technology and film me, boy. You little motherfucking pussy. I'm in the street, boy. Come at me. I'll beat the fuck out of you. Jewish couple right there. Jewish couple. Jewish couple. Jewish couple. Look at that fat motherfucker. Probably doesn't get outside. Jewish couple. Film me, boy. I'm better looking than you. Motherfucker. What the fuck you filming me for? USA. The Jews. You got an ugly fucking boyfriend. Like all white girls that date niggers and Mexicans and fucking sheiks all over the goddamn place. Ugly motherfuckers. Film me, boy. Film a real man. Little bitch walking there on the sidewalk. Fuck you, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Fuck away from me. Ugly ass bitch. Ugly ass little. What are you, cheap? Mexican? I don't know what the fuck you are. Ugly.
Well, as I said, relinquish your duties as a chair. Call Putin, call Lavrov to stop aggression. And I welcome the decision of some members of this council to meet as soon as possible to consider the necessary decision that would condemn the aggression that you launch on my people. There is no purgatory for war criminals. They go straight to hell, Ambassador.
You catching this? Yeah.
Get in there.
Fucking idiot.
What are you idiots? You fucking idiots. You got the vaccine, didn't both of you? You fucking both got the fucking vaccine and it's lost your life.
Leave me alone.